Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture. In today's lecture, we will practice some more questions based on area bounded by the curves. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. In this session, we will start from question number 15 and we will discuss till question number 21. So let's start with question number 15. The area under the curve y is equal to mod cos x minus sin x when x is between 0 to pi by 2 above the x-axis is. See, we have to basically find area of the curve mod cos x minus sin x. See, so from interval of x is from 0 to pi by 2, right? So we know that from 0 to pi by 4, cos x is greater than sin x, right? And from pi by 4 to pi by 2, sin x is greater than cos x. How we know? By using the graph, right? By using the graph. See, this is the graph of cos x, this is the graph of sin x, right? See, from 0 to pi by 4, cos x is greater, and from pi by 4 to pi by 2, sin x is greater, right? So what we have to do, basically, we have to do integration of 0 to pi by 4, cos x minus sin x dx, plus integration of pi by 4 to pi by 2, sin x minus cos x dx, right? So after solving this integration and putting the limit from different interval, we will get the answer, right? So in this way, you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As we have discussed, the area under the curve y is equal to mod sin x minus mod cos x minus sin x. See the graph of sin x, see the graph of cos x. Now from 0 to pi by 4, cos x is greater, right? From 0 to pi by 4, cos x is greater, and from pi by 4 to pi by 2, from pi by 4 to pi by 2, from pi by 4 to pi by 2, you can see that sin x is greater, right? Clear? Therefore, required area will be integration of 0 to pi by 2 mod of cos x minus sin x, which will be equal to integration of 0 to pi by 4 cos x minus sin x dx plus integration of pi by 4 to pi by 2 sin x minus cos x dx. Which after integrating, you will get integration of cos x minus sin x will be sin x plus cos x, and interval is from 0 to pi by 4. And integration of sin x minus cos x will be minus cos x minus sin x, and limit is from pi by 4 to pi by 2, right? When we will put the limit, then integration is from when we will put the limit, then we will get the value root 2 minus 1 minus 1 minus root 2, which after simplification you will get 2 root 2 minus 2 is the right choice. Got it? 2 root 2 minus 2. Right? Option B is the right choice. 2 root 2 minus 2. Got it? So let's move to the next question. Question number 16, which says that the area of the region enclosed by the curve y equal to x equal to e, and y is equal to 1 by x, and the positive x-axis, right? So again, the hint of this question will be, we will first draw the graph of y is equal to 1 by x, clear, and y is equal to x, clear. We know how to draw the graph of y equal to 1 by x and y equal to x, and we will see the point of intersection of both the curve, and we have to integrate from x equal to e, point of intersection, to x equal to e, right? Like that, clear? So in this way, you try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. The graph of y equal to 1 by x is basically this one, right? Y equal to 1 by x, this graph. And y equal to x is this one. Graph of y equal to x is this one, right? and point of intersection of these graphs are basically 1 1, right? 1 1, and we have to basically find the enclosed area enclosed by the curves y equal to x and x equal to e. Y equal to x till x equal to e. We have to find area enclosed till x equal to e, right? So this shaded region will be the required area, right? This shaded region will be the required area. Therefore, the given y equal to x and x equal to e and y equal to 1 by x as x greater than equal to 0, x should be greater than equal to 0. Since y equal to x and x greater than equal to 0, this implies y should be greater than equal to 0. Therefore, area to be calculated in the first quadrant, right? Area must be calculated in the first quadrant, right? Clear? It is given that positive x-axis, right? Therefore, area should be positive, like in the first quadrant. Therefore, area to be calculated in the first quadrant as shown in this figure. Therefore, required area will be the area of ODABO, right? ODABO. This shaded region, right? So the area of this shaded region can be calculated. See, first the area of triangle, this inside triangle can be easily calculated by using area of triangle formula. Area of triangle formula, which will be half into base into height. Half into base is 1 and height is 1. Right. So area of ODABO is equal to area of triangle, that is half into 1 plus integration of 1 to e, 1 by x dx. Right. Integration of 1 to e, 1 by x dx. Which after solving you will get 1 by 2 plus log mod x. Integration of 1 by x dx will be log mod x. Right. So plus log mod x 1 to e. Which after simplification you will get 1 by 2 plus log mod x 1 to e. After putting the limit from 1 to e, we will get 1 by 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3 by 2, right? Which is equal to 3 by 2. Got it? So option B is the right choice. Option B is the right choice. Got it? Let's move to the next question. Question number 17, which says the area bounded by y is equal to mod sin x, x-axis, and the line mod x is equal to pi is. So again, the hint of this question is we will first try to draw the graph of y is equal to mod sin x and mod x is equal to pi, right? Mod x equal to pi. And after drawing the graph, we will see whether we have to find the area in which interval, right? So in this way, you try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As we have discussed, the area bounded by curve y is equal to mod sin x. See, the graph of y equal to mod sin x is this one, right? This one. Y is equal to mod sin x. Clear? This one. X-axis and the line mod x is equal to pi. Mod x equal to pi. And mod x equal to pi. That means x should be plus minus pi, right? Clear? From this region, we have to find area from this region. That is this shaded region. Clear? Area of this shaded region. Got it? Therefore, we have y is equal to mod sin x is basically sin x when x greater than equal to 0, and minus sin x when x less than 0, and mod x equal to pi. Therefore, x is equal to plus minus pi. X equal to plus minus pi. Now, required area will be C. Now, the graph is basically symmetric. The graph is symmetric, right? Therefore, required area will be 2 times 0 to pi sin x dx, right? Required area will be 2 times integration from 0 to pi sin x dx, right? So integration of sin x dx is basically minus cos x, right? Integration of sin x dx is basically minus cos x, and by putting the limit 2 into minus cos x from the limit 0 to pi, therefore by putting the limit you will get minus 2 into cos pi minus cos 0 upon cos pi minus cos 0, and it will be equal to minus 2 cos pi will be equal to minus 1 and cos 0 is 1, right? So I think 4 square unit is the right choice, right? Option C is the right 4 square unit. Got it? Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 18. We say that for x is between 0 to pi, the area bounded by curve y equal to x and y is equal to x plus sine x, right? Y equal to x plus sine x. So again, see, first we will find the points of intersection of this both curve, right? Y equal to x and y equal to x plus sine x. And we'll see whether we have to integrate from which interval to which interval, right? Clear? And if we have to integrate from 0 to pi, then we will see whether x sin x is greater and y equal to x is greater, right? Clear? From which interval? So if from 0 to pi, see, from 0 to pi, sin x is always positive, right? From 0 to pi, sin x is always positive, right? Therefore, x sin x, x plus sin x will always be greater than x, right? Therefore, we'll try to integrate. Suppose this is equal to fx and this is equal to gx. Therefore, integration of fx minus gx from 0 to pi. Clear? Right? So in this way, you try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. The given curve y is equal to x plus y equal to x plus sin x. Now these curves are intersecting at point 0, 0 and pi pi, right? 0, 0 and pi pi. Therefore, area will be from 0 to pi x plus sin x dx minus 0 to pi x sin x, right? And you will add x and minus x will cancel out. Therefore, it will be equal to integration of 0 to pi sin x dx. And integration of sin x will be minus cos x, and the limit is from 0 to pi. When we will put the limit, area is equal to minus cos pi plus cos 0, which is equal to 2. Right? After solving, you will get answer as 2. Got it? So I think option A is the right choice. A is the right choice. Fine, A is the right choice too. The area. Now, let's move to the next question, question 119, which says the area in square unit of the region described by xy, y square is smaller than equal to 2x and y greater than equal to 4x minus 1 is. So again, we have two regions. First region is y square less than equal to 2x, and second region y greater than equal to 4x minus 1. So we will have to actually calculate area inside the region of y square equal to 2x and area outside the region of line y is equal to 4x minus 1, right? That is area subtended between this parabola and this straight line, right? So first we will try to draw the graph of parabola, and after that we'll try to draw the graph of straight line, and we will see which area it is subtending, right? And after that we will try to integrate in the respective intervals. Clear? So in this way, you try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. Given region is xy, y square is less than equal to 2y and y greater than equal to 4x minus 1. Since y square is smaller than equal to 2x, represents as a region inside the parabola y square equal to 2x. And y greater than equal to 4x minus 1 represents a region to the left of the line y equal to 4x minus 1. Therefore, see the graph. This is the graph of y square equal to 2x, and this is the graph of y is equal to 4x minus 1. We have to calculate the area subtended between these two regions, right? This area of shaded region. Clear? Therefore, the point of intersection of the curve 1 and 2 is basically when we will put equal, when we will equate these two equations, and after solving, we will get 4x minus 1 whole square is equal to 2x. 16x square plus 1 minus 8x equal to 2x, which is forming a quadratic equation in x. Therefore, x is equal to 1 by 2 and 1 by 8. So the points where these curves intersect are basically 1 by 2, 1 and 1 by 8 and minus 1 by 2, right? So hence required area is points of intersection. As like when we will integrate in y, then limit should be from minus 1 by 2 to 1. And when we will try to integrate in x, then limit should be 1 by 2 to 1 by 8. Here we are intersecting with respect to y. Here we are basically integrating with respect to y. So limit will be minus 1 by 2 to 1. As you can see, minus 1 by 2 to 1. Y plus 1 by 4. How y plus 1 by 4? By using this straight line. Y plus c. Y plus 1 by 4. X is equal to y plus 1 by 4. And here x is equal to y square by 2, right? Therefore, integration of minus 1 by 2 to 1, y plus 1 by 4 minus y square by 2 dy. Which after solving, we will get 1 by 4 y square by 2 plus y. Limit is from minus 1 by 2 to 1 minus 1 by 6 y cube. Limit is from minus 1 by 2 to 1. Which is equal to 1 by 4, 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 6 into 1 plus 1 by 8. So after solving, you will get 1 by 4 into 3 by 2 plus 3 by 8 minus 1 by 6 into 9 by 8. Clear? Which after simplification, we will get 1 by 4 into 15 by 8 minus 3 by 16, right? Which is basically 9 by 32. Clear? 9 by 32. So I think option D is the right choice, 9 by 32. Got it? Okay. Let's move to the next question. Question number 20, which says the area bounded by the curves y square is equal to 4x and x square is equal to 4y is. So see, again, the hint of this question is we will draw the graph of two parabola. It is easy to draw the graph of these two parabolas, and we will find the points of intersection, right? Points of intersection, and after finding points of intersection, we will either integrate in terms of x or in terms of y. Here, and we will see whether we have to integrate from which interval to which interval by equating these two equations, right? So in this way, we try to approach this question. We have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As we have discussed, the graph of y is equal to 4x. Y equal to 4x is basically this one. Y equal to 4x. And x square is equal to 4y is this one. X square is equal to 4y is this one, right? Clear? So therefore, these two graphs are intersecting at two points. One is 0, 0 and one is 4, 4. Therefore, for point of intersection of y square equal to 4x and x square equal to 4y, substitute y is equal to x square by 4. Mean y square is equal to 4x. So after substituting, you will get equation in x. Therefore, x square by 4 whole square is equal to 4x. Therefore, x square 4 is equal to 4 cube x. Therefore, x is equal to 0 or 4. Therefore, area bounded by the curves is area is between 0 to 4 root 4x minus x square by 4 dx. Which after integrating, we will get 2 into x power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 minus x cube upon 12. Limit is from 0 to 4. Therefore, 4 by 3, 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 4 cube upon 12, which is equal to 32 by 3 minus 16 by 3. Clear? So answer will be 16 by 3. 16 by 3 is the right choice. Got it? Option C is right. 16 by 3. Got it? Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 21, which says that if area bounded by y is equal to ax square and x equal to ay square, when a is greater than 0 is 1, then a is equal to. See, the area bounded by two curves is basically 1 when a is greater than 0, right? So first we will try to equate these two equations to get the points of intersection, and after that we will try to integrate with respect to their respective intervals in which they are intersecting, and the answer of integration will be in terms of a, and after that we'll equate that with 1 to get the value of a, right? So in this way, you try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. This is the basically two graphs, that is y equal to ax square and y square equal to a by x. The intersection point of two curves is basically 1 by a and 1 by a. Therefore, area will be 0 to 1 by a root of x by a minus a ax square dx. So area is basically 1, which is equal to 1 by root a into 2 by a, 2 by 3, x to the power 3 by 2, 0 to 1 by a, and a by 3 x cube, 0 to 1 by a, right? Which after solving, we will get a square is equal to 1 by 3, Therefore, A is equal to 1 by root 3, right? A is equal to 1 by root 3 is the right choice. Okay. Therefore, I think option B is the right 1 by root 3. Got it? So in this way, you try to approach every question that we have discussed. Right. Hope you understood the concepts and how to apply the concepts in the questions. Right. And hope you understood whole concept which I have discussed in today's class. And hope you liked the lecture. Okay. Thank you so much.